help everyone if possible. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that.
I'm Midori Aoyama. I like music, but I like meeting people everywhere. Of course, I'm doing DJ, and also because I'm promoting Purdy, bring an international DJ to Japan. I'm running my radio show kind of stuff. It's kind of everything kind of goes to like a one throat. I'm born in Tokyo, based in Tokyo, Japan. I started the DJ since 2010. So before, because I was used to live in London before, I went to uni. Then I took my 1 year break. I was really shocked to know like a UK kind of underground dance music culture kind of things. Mm-hmm. So then that feels like I want to do something kind of similar stuff in Japan.
There's a lot of difference between Tokyo and London. Tokyo is never sleep. So if we go out in the midnight, we have a lot of izakaya there, lots of bar there. We have a karaoke. Lots of an activity in the midnight. But in London, we have only pub or a few bars and club. Mm-hmm. So basically, if people want to go out, people just go to club and dancing, drinking. Basically, people from Japan don't know the real a dance music culture industry. For example, Japan jazz is really great now. So we have a long history about jazz music. So then we have a lot of great jazz musicians and rock music as well. We have education, but I think dance music industry will be kind of 20 years now in Japan maybe. Mm-hmm. So then about UK and US kind of Europe, they have more maybe 40 years, 50 years. So now internet's everywhere. People know how's the life in the outside of Japan too. So we can check, Then also lots of English, American, European people is coming into Japan and having fun. So it's kind of more now getting more crossover. So now we're gonna have a guest mix show.
It's funny, the most important thing is to work in this industry. We need English first, basically everybody speaks English, I've never seen a DJ can't speak English, any different countries. I met lots of DJs from everywhere, but everybody speaks English first. Then, if we could speak English, we could, share, everything.
It's quite hard, I think, for Japanese people still. But it's getting better now, because people now, more internet makes everything free now, so people more free to communicate with everybody. So that's quite cool. How to put the brands in outside of Japan, because they don't know it's culture different.
Is that something that you think about when you're planning EP releases or parties?
Yeah. First EP we worked with a British guy called Krakazat. He now lives in Sweden. There is no really real connection with Japan actually. Then second release we done actually American and a Dutch person collaborate track. Then so we're gonna have third EPs a kind of guy from France. So basically label was established from Japan, but artist who released EP with us is not Japanese.
How do you make these connections with people?
Well, basically, because first, before I started label, I'm doing the Purdy first, making Purdy 4 or 5 years. Then after I started to bring in kind of international DJ to Japan, then we talk, because when they coming to Japan, we discuss kind of my ideas, my music kind of philosophy. I'm doing a label coming from Japan. It means people are seeing what's going on to Japan. So basically, then some international DJs, if people wants to promote myself in Japan, it's nice to release my label because basically I'm strong in Japan. So after we done the 2 releases, lots of producers send me lots of demo to me. But basically, I'm not really into. Even music is quite nice, so because I can't see a person's background, basically.
Part of that was bringing international DJs to Japan. Did that take a long time to learn how to do, or was it really hard to do at first?
Yeah, actually good question. I think it's not that much difficult, but actually it's not same things. It's not easy. We need to consider about culture. Kind of things, different background. Almost all the DJ I booked, I actually never met before they come to Japan. So basically, we chatting everything online. So, but in Japan, because you know what, the Japan, because everybody wants to have a let's meeting, you know, face to face, you know. So we don't really make any decision before a meeting, you know. It's hard to like communicate with people. So to make it happen, people think about like how to like trust people. Because I'm from Japan, like, you know, if I'm thinking about the business, you know, I don't know who you are, you know.
Yeah.
It's kind of things, you know. Then, you know, we have to like trust you. Then, you know, get a ticket, you know, come to Japan, play, you know. Then, you know, that's quite like a kind of challenge, you know.
Yeah.
Kind of adventure things, you know. That's why basically, because I'm going to Europe, you know, kind of every single year. Mm-hmm. So then see what's going on, this kind of scene, the situations, you know. They basically go to my friends, you know, say hello, you know, see my people, you know. Then try to share what I'm doing, you know, what I'm thinking now. Then talking to people. Then if I trust the kind of, you know, artist, you know, yeah, let's do it together, you know. Yeah, it takes time, you know. It takes time and it takes a lot of patience, you know. So a lot of people try to start doing kind of same things, but you know, it takes a really long time because I took more than 5-6 years now.
When you play somewhere internationally, are you like really super conscious of like, okay, I'm outside Japan, like I should do something different?
No,
it's always the same.
I see. Because that's a good thing. I mean, we sharing kind of almost kind of the same music, you know. I mean, outside of Japan too, you know, worldwide, you know, that's really cool, you know. If like some of my friends like are releasing new tracks, people are playing their tracks, you know, everywhere.
Have you ever met a person that like has that very like
kind
of stereotypical image of Japan?
I met a lot. Sometimes people say, "Are you like living in like a tatami floor kind of things?" And I'm like, yeah, sometimes, you know. When I go to my parents' house, you know, we have a tatami floor. Like, wow.
So they have kind of like this base knowledge about Japan, but maybe there's not like a deep understanding, or they don't really know maybe where to start.
But you know, nowadays people like, you know, if I'm going to like a Europe and different place, then like a promoter promoting me, people like searching internet. So basically, they have a kind of basic educated as like a internet kind of culture. So people checking my background, people checking my interview, you know, whatever, my music, my label. So people get knowledge before going to the club.
So what do you think is different, like from between your parties and any of the other parties you could find in Tokyo?
Yeah.
What is there something that you try to make different, or something that you feel is really unique about yours?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, like my pretty Eureka doing the house music basically, but there's like a tons of like a house music there. But for us, we are doing more. I would say we do like a more soulful, jazzy, kind of lo-fi things. That's the kind of 3 keywords for I think us now. And I try to bring new artists as much as I could.
And then you have some other projects coming up too. You're working on making a radio, essentially internet radio station.
Yeah, the radio platform called Tsubaki FM. Recording, we broadcast in Japan, but we try to shout for worldwide. Bring, you know, every single culture, you know, underground culture and music through Japan to the world.
Weekly or everyday content?
I do every single Sunday, 6 to 9.
Japan time?
Yeah, Japan time. So then, because I'm basically hosting a whole show, then I book some like a guest DJ. Some people come from Tokyo, some people come from Kyoto, Osaka, Fukuoka, whatever, coming from Japan. And sometimes if we have international guests who related with me, we book them, play, you know. Of course, you know, I want to share the philosophy, ideas, but you know, basically music is first all the time. So I play music.
I see. So it's going to be in English and Japanese?
English.
Yeah,
but maybe I speak a little bit in Japanese too.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, radio is really kind of local things, you know, more kind of bottom kind of education for the people. But basically, because we're going to do more thinking about more big things, maybe kind of more kind of festival kind of things, kind of more kind of huge level, huge community. Because I try to make more kind of bigger community.
And so that's kind of maybe part of what you do here then also.
Yeah.
Today we're at Otai Record School in Shibuya. So you teach here once a week.
Yeah, but basically because we start how to touch the gears, you know, and how to, I mean, using kind of mix, how to like switching knob, whatever, you know, kind of things. Then I'm teaching how to mix, you know, A to like a B, B to A, you know, kind of mix kind of things. Then if you know some like students kind of growing up, I'm teaching how to pick music, you know, how to make kind of groove, how to make kind of story, you know, kind of things. Then because we done this school almost 1 year and a half. Then a few people like already started in DJ in the club.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Have you gone to see them?
Yeah.
Are they pretty good?
Yeah.
Like your students?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's quite nice. Like people like, you know, when I saw the student in the club, people like asking, "Yeah, sensei."
Really?
It's like I mean, you know, it's never. I mean, actually, I feel like it never happened. I'm gonna be like a teacher. You know,
Right.
people like asking me like you know, teacher, like a master, like you know. Wow, I mean, try to educate people directly in school.
Where's the best place to like find out?
Well,
about
like check everything. You know, I have like a Facebook page is called Midori Aoyama, and I have a SoundCloud, Instagram. You know, wherever I'm shouting kind of every single day, so people can check, you know, or Google it. You know. So,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So check out Midori Aoyama on his Facebook page, on Instagram. Check out Tsubaki FM, and if you're in Tokyo, definitely stop by one of his shows. Thanks very much for watching this episode of Non-Native Creative. We will see you again next time.
Different face, different skins, whatever, different languages, different region, whatever. But we like the same music, you know. Then it's sharing, really exciting, you know.